what are we advertising? We're advertising TelexFREE's product. Guys, this is incredible. It is a downloadable software that allows you to make calls to anyone, anywhere in the world right from your computer, or you can connect your cell phone up so that you can call 40-plus countries. Now, what's interesting is that a lot of people, when they see the software and they start to understand it, they get excited about it. I gave a brief demonstration the other day, but I'm going to go ahead and do it again right here on our line live right here. I'm going to go ahead and just dial a phone number. And in fact, I think I've got a phone number that's in my cell phone. And I don't want to, because again, if you have different people phone numbers that are out there, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and just call a phone number that I've called before. In fact, I dialed an 800 number before. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys see this. I'm going to go ahead and click on the software here and open it up. And let's just bring this up here so you guys can see it. All I'm going to do is, because I downloaded the software on my computer, I'm going to go ahead and make a local call. So I'm just going to put the 1. And let's try a number. Let me pick any number out of here. Let's just try one that doesn't reflect anything. Let's try this one. Just don't want to put someone's personal phone number up there, so we'll call a business here real quick. And then that way, let's see, let's take that phone number out. We're going to call a different number. And I want you guys to see the power of how this works right on the computer. Hopefully I'm dialing the right number. So all I'm going to do is click the call button.
Your entry is not valid.
And you guys will notice it starts to ring.
Automobile Acceptance Corporation. This call may be recorded for quality training purposes. If you know your party's extension,
just that simple,
please
folks.
Press 1.
So now we're on a live call.
Representative, please press 2.
So we're on a live call, and guys, that's the amazing thing about it. You're on a live call, and as you're on a live call, you basically can sit there and talk to anyone. And again, guys, unlimited calls right from your computer. I don't know if someone's going to pick up or not, but we'll double check and see if they do. Unfortunately, that business is busy right now. It looks like all their lines are tied up. But again, guys, we're just showing you the technology. We called a business. We rang through. That's the power of this software. And I can enter in any number, guys. I have people type in their numbers like, call me, call me. Again, I don't want to put your phone number out there. But bottom line is,
reached the Customer Service Department at Automobile Acceptance Corporation. At this time, all of our representatives are assisting other customers.
So you can see, we'll just go ahead and hang up. So again, guys, this is showing you the power there of the software. I could have done it from my cell phone. I chose to make that call from my computer. So is it working? Guys, listen. Absolutely, it's working. We get paid to advertise. It's just that simple. We can call, ladies and gentlemen, using this software to anywhere in the world. But here's the key. The company itself started in Brazil last year in 2012. They're now in over 63 countries. People have contracts to get paid with this company, and there are over 1 million contracts that have been purchased since January of 2012. The contracts are either AdCentral or AdCentral Family contracts, and that allows you to earn income on a weekly basis. Everybody gets started by signing up as a sales associate. It's only $50. That gets you a position in the company. There is no monthly cost. However, with that position, you don't have a contract. You do not have a contract. All you have is a sales associate position. That way, when someone goes to your website and they purchase the software, you're only going to earn 10% commission. However, if you became or purchased a contract with the company, as you purchase a contract, guys, you're going to make 90% of the commission. Now, I'm going to ask my friend Santiago, I'm going to send him a text message and ask him to see if he can jump on our call because I want him to tell you guys really about the power of what's happening with the company and how many people, guys, are loving this opportunity. So I'm just going to go ahead and send them a quick text message because they've got some great news, and I don't know if he could share it with us or not, but I'm going to see if I can get him to get on our call. But here's what I want you to understand. When you have a contract, you earn 90% of the commission rather than 10%. That's why everybody upgrades and get a contract. The other thing is this, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to think about the power of getting paid, even if the software doesn't sell. You understand what we're saying, guys? If it doesn't sell, you still earn commissions. Kind of like we use the analogy of a movie theater that said, hey, listen, if you advertise for our movie theater, the upcoming movies, we'll give you free movie tickets, and we'll put them on your website. That way, when somebody purchases them off the website, we're going to pay you 90% of the ticket price. And even if they don't purchase it because they may not want to see that movie, we'll buy back the ones that we put on your website and give you 40% of the ticket price. So either way, you know you're going to make money. The same thing that happens with everyone that gets a contract with TelexFREE. With our contract, guys, listen. This contract is so powerful that it only costs $289 to get an Ad Central contract. You're going to place one ad a day, and that's going to be a 52-week contract that allows you that the ones that you're going to get just for placing your ads, the company keeps sending you more free TelexFREE 99 packages. Everyone that sells to the public, you're going to earn, guys, 90% of the retail price. If it doesn't sell to the public, you still can earn 40% of the retail price by selling back any of the unsold packages to the company. Now, guys, I don't know if you know how powerful that is. Think about it this way, guys. I want you to think about the power of what we're saying. We're saying that everyone for 52 weeks, they're going to earn income no matter what happens by just simply placing one ad a day. So imagine yourself in a position with a contract that you spent $289, but you know you're going to make $1,040 just by simply placing an ad a day. Here's the key. How many of these contracts would you like to own? See, you can own and purchase multiple contracts, even under your ID number, your tax ID or your social, within the first 90 days. So what if you own 10 of these? That means you have literally, guys, put yourself in a position by just placing 10 ads a day, you'd be making over $200 a week, over an extra $10,400 for the year. There's some people on this line that own 50 to 100 of these. Can you understand what they're making? And you notice we're not even talking about if they were massively successful at selling it to the public. We're saying worst case scenario, if they didn't sell a single ad to the public, they still would earn this income by placing one ad a day. The other contract is an Ad Central Family. Of course, the cost of that, $1,375. And guys, with this contract, we're placing 5 ads a day. And look what we're getting. 90% of the retail price if we sell it to the public. And if it doesn't sell to the public, we still make the 40% or $100 a week times 52 weeks, guys, $5,200. Cost you $1,375, you're going to make $5,200. I can't tell you how many businesses I've joined where I've got in and I paid $500 or $1,000 or $2,000 to get in, and I went out and I couldn't sell the product. Guys, I remember I joined a coffee company and I spent over $400 purchasing coffee. And I went out and I gave it away to people and I tried to sell it to people and no one wanted to buy it. No one. And I spent $2,400. At the end of the year, how much money had I made? Zero. Do you understand that with the same amount of money that I spent on the coffee business, if I had to purchase 2 of these contracts, even if I couldn't sell anything, at the end of the year, I would have had $10,400 in my bank account. You see the big difference? Doesn't matter with this company You know, guys, if you're successful or not, all they want you to do is add to the advertising. Because as a company as a whole, the company, because of so many ads that are out there, people are coming in massive numbers purchasing contracts and in massive numbers purchasing the service. To give you an idea of how many people are purchasing the service, guys, that we're advertising for, this Telex 99 service, guys, think about it this way. When I got started in this company, back on the 12th of December, my ID number was in the 900,000 range. When I just signed up someone, actually this week, in fact, yesterday, and we've got other people coming in today, guys, listen. You know what their ID number is now? It's in the 9 million range. That means over 8 million contracts or 8 million applications went in. Every time someone becomes a customer, every time someone becomes a rep or what we call a promoter in the company, it creates a sequential ID number. And a lot of the customers that order this month, when they go to order again next month, it creates a different customer or invoice number for them. That lets you know the amount of people and interest that is coming into this company is absolutely overwhelming. But guys, I don't want you to hear it from me. I want you to hear it from my friend that just joined the line with us. This is one of the gentlemen that was very instrumental in helping me get started in this business back on the 12th of December. And I'll tell you something, guys. I've been so impressed with how these guys are growing and what they've done and how big their businesses have got. So I want to see right now, Mr. Santiago De La Rosa, if you are on the line with us, *6, unmute yourself, my friend, because everybody needs to hear from you and just kind of give us some updates on how things are going and how fast the business is growing for you, my friend.
My friend, can you hear me?
I can hear you just great. And in fact, don't forget to tell everybody and talk about the Orlando event coming up and how special that's going to be as well.
Perfect, perfect. How are you, my friend?
I am great.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, good afternoon for everybody. Thank you, Randy, for giving me the opportunity to talk to the team. So we are so excited. What it's happened right now with us is incredible. The thing that we do every single day in my life is say, thanks God. Thanks God, because this is a great and fantastic opportunity that all of us have right now in our hands. This is something that if you don't live TelexFREE experience right now, if you are not living this, you don't believe. You don't believe, because it's incredible how your life can change in just 5 months. Incredible. And the same thing that is happening with me right now is the same thing that is going to happen with everyone in this company. Everyone that made a solution, that take the solution to, the decision. Everyone that make the decision to build an organization with this company will be great in the next 3 to 6 months. This is incredible. This is incredible how fast we're growing. You know, how fast our organization growing up, and you know, every single day of my life, when I wake up and I see more people getting in, more people that we are helping, more people that are changing their life. Because the good thing here in TelexFREE is that not only Randy is making money, not only Miss Darcy is making money, not only Santiago is making money, not only Sam, not only Geraldo. Everyone gets paid here in this company. Every single person that make the decision to start this business is making money. Of course, if you want to make more money, build an organization. Share the opportunity as most people as you can, okay? And this is the key. Share the opportunity as most people as you can and help all the people in your organization. Remember, you are the leader of your organization, and your organization starts with you, okay? You belong to a big organization, but your organization, the one that you are the leader, is for your organization. As soon as you have one promoter on your right, one on your left, right there is where your organization begins. And you need to have a commitment with those people that you're going to help them to grow up very, very fast and strong in this business. You need to help them. If you help your people, you know, if all the time you became the customer service, you became the support, you know, that they can feel that they have a leader that is working with them, you will see how your life is going to change in the next 3 to 6 months. Because it's the same thing that happened with Randy, with Darcy, with Tom, with Faith, with Fred, with Pastor D, and with all of us. Okay? So, Randy, you know, when I start talking, I can't stop. But I just want to let you know something, guys.
Let me finish up here real quick for you guys to kind of share with you what Santiago was talking a little bit about. He was basically saying how you can earn additional income. If you have a customer, just anyone that goes to your website, even you can go to your own website, become your own customer for $49.90. You're going to immediately get paid $44.91. But on top of that, that's going to unlock additional income for you, meaning everyone that joins you and purchases at Central contract, you'll make an extra $20. They purchase an Ad Central family, you'll make an extra $100.